Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Mod Squad Movie Show. I'm your host, Harley, as always, joined by the fabulous Felix.
What's up?
How are you doing today, Felix?
It's just one of those days. I mean, I can't complain too much since the Dodgers are the world champs once again. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. Come on. It's always a good day. Like Ice Cube says, today's a good day. But today's kind of a crappy day, but just thinking about the Dodgers just got me in a good mood again. So let's do this.
Okay, guys, let's start our show off with our sponsors. Go check out Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studio. Scan that QR code. Let Lisa know that the Mod Squad sent you. And if you want to get your Christmas orders in, you need to do it no later than like the middle of November. Okay, guys. And also remember, we have shirts. Just for those who don't know, these are the shirts we do have all the time. And we will soon have tumblers. Also, go check out the Horror Pack. Guys, use Squad for $5 off your Horror Pack subscriptions. Hey, Felix, you want to tell them about conversations this week and who did you guys talk to?
This one was a really interesting one. I strongly suggest everyone go check it out. We interviewed Bubbles from Bracket Bastards. She was pretty good. Her questions and her name matches her personality. I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
Okay, let's go to our first trailer, guys. Our first trailer is The Strangers.
Have you seen this first one yet?
I think I did, but I'm not sure.
Scripture says, "We are all
It
children of the Lord."
I thought it was
But he did not
okay. It
build
was almost
the
mirror
city.
image to the original one, Liv Tyler, and that's how it ends.
There are
And I
people
love the
around
fact that
you
this
right
one
now
literally picks up where it
with
was begun.
darkness in their hearts.
But check this out. So she
Your
feels like
friends,
someone's still
your
after her after everything that
neighbors,
happened.
only God sees their true
She
faces.
goes and hitchhikes,
You're safe. I
and
promise.
it's the people that what? I saw this trailer already, obviously.
This world is infected by evil, and its people are capable
No, that's not
of
creepy.
such
I
madness.
know, huh?
They may seem innocent, but do not be deceived by the masks they wear.
I heard there was reshoots to this one. Hopefully,
Is Tamara here?
Okay, time for the news. From Variety, Snoop Dogg says upcoming Tom Petty duet is a weed song describing Eminem and 50 Cent collab as real street record.
well, this is a movie show, but we're going to touch a little bit on music, but it does eventually go into a movie. So first of all, in New York City, Times Square, he had a performance, something about Fortnite Chapter Two remix, I believe, and
Yes.
I don't know nothing about it. Do you? What is that? Just out of curiosity.
Well, last night they had a Fortnite concert that was released. It's for the new Fortnite season, and it had Snoop Dogg and uh, Ice Spice. I'm not sure who she is, but they did a little concert, and so the next character you could get for Snoop Dogg is the Dog Pound, and it's going to be
That's
Snoop
what's up.
Dogg.
After all of that, he did an interview, and first of all, Missionary, which is the sequel to Doggy Style, is going to be released December 13th. I've heard nothing but great things about this album. Love it. Um, in it, he's going to have a duet with Tom Petty, "Last Dance with Mary Jane." I guess they're going to redo it or remix it or whatever. I have to say, "Last Dance with Mary Jane" is my favorite Tom Petty song. I mean, that's shooting out there, but it is my one of my favorites. In all of this, he did hint that he is working. He first of all, he loves Planet of the Apes. He says so. He's working on a movie inspired for his love of Planet of the Apes with a twist. And then he says, "Imagine if it was with dogs instead of apes." So he's working on a movie about that.
Interesting.
Yeah, kind of. I hope it hit. I mean, Snoop Dogg is just everywhere now. So,
Okay. From Variety, Tom Cruise in early talks for Days of Thunder sequel.
did you like this movie?
I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan, so I don't think I actually watched it.
If I remember right, I think it came out in 1990 ish, and I thought it was okay. I think that's where he met Nicole Kidman too in that movie, but I thought it was okay. Because I think just because of Top Gun made so much money, they're like, what else can we put him in from back in the day? I'm assuming though the producer to the original Jerry Bruckheimer is going to be back, and it's in early negotiations with Paramount. They're hopeful that it's going to happen.
I mean, in the 90s, I was still young, so I don't remember if I watched it or not. From The Hollywood Reporter, Game of Thrones movie in early development at Warner Brothers. That I am excited for.
Still early development again. There's no really big thing or what it's going to be about, who's going to be in it. The showrunners from the original Game of Thrones wanted to end with a trilogy with three movies, but HBO didn't allow them to. So that there has been talks about movies in the past, and it's just HBO never really wanted to pull the trigger, and now they are. So I hope it's for something good.
Okay. From comicbook.com, new Jumanji movie dated by Sony cast confirmed.
I forget who was talking. It was one of the producers of Sony was talking, and he's like, "Karate Kid Legends is coming out in 2025. Spider-Man 4 is coming out in 2026, which starts filming early next year." And then they also announced that Jumanji 3 is going to come out December 11th. If I remember right, at the end of the last one, they came to the real world, but I think it's going to be more of a fish out of water type thing where they're in the real world and they might not have all the strength and the powers and all that they had in the game. So I'm hoping it goes that route, and if it does, it does sound exciting.
You know, it'd be awesome if they brought Chris Rock and Jack Black and The Rock back into it because they were hilarious in the last one.
Chris Rock.
Yeah, Chris Rock was in the last one.
Okay, but yeah,
No, Kevin Hart.
yeah, that's what I'm tripping on. They're insinuating that they're all coming back, so I have no idea.
Okay. From comicbook.com, Kingsman, Speed, and Die Hard execs has shocking updates on future installments.
Yeah, so a producer from 20th Century, I forget his name though. He says that next year we will have two Predator movies. So more on that later. That's the part that I'm like, more on that later. But they asked him about Kingsman, and he says there's no plans for anything soon. They asked him about a Die Hard sequel. He said no, not yet. They're not even thinking about it. With Bruce Willis being really sick now, I think would be in bad taste to do another Die Hard. And then with Speed, though, Sandra Bullock was there for the 30th anniversary, and she sounds game to do another one. She says Hollywood is brave enough, and we are brave enough to do this. So, pretty
And
much.
I like Speed. I mean,
The
Speed was
first one
pretty
was
good.
great. I don't know about that second one.
Okay. From CBR, Billy Zane becomes Marlon Brando in new look at upcoming biopic.
Before you show those pictures, the biopic Marlon Brando is going to be called Waltzing with Brando. It's going to be the world premiere at the Italy Toronto Film Festival in November 22nd through 30th, I think, the last weekend of the month. And the film is based off the book The Last Tango in Paris. Check out these pictures, guys. Oh my
They
effing.
did a really good job. They did a really, really good job on that.
Yeah, he looks really close to being like him. He's a great actor, so hopefully, this is one I'm also looking forward to. I know I'll say that, but come on, it's Marlon Brando.
Okay, guys, I've got a 1.5 trailer for you guys. This is the new season of Yellowstone trailer.
Everyone's forgotten who runs. Everyone's forgotten who runs this valley.
This is also one I've seen already.
Remind them.
They show him a lot in this, but I know he didn't film anything. So are these?
Of my life.
Is it him or is it AI?
No, they can't be AI. I don't think. He didn't sign that in his contract.
This knife.
But I think those are
This knife. Where's mine?
going to be like flashbacks or something from before. 'Cause I think they look familiar.
Figure out who to fight and how to fight them.
He's my favorite character right there, man. Rip.
I love
then
his. I love the
relationship.
relationship.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna lose this place.
I like that where he's just coming out of the house and she starts complaining. He's like, I have no, not,
the hell we die
this
on.
is the
I don't have
writing.
the energy for you today.
Yeah, something like that.
Ruin this family's name.
He just
You
walks.
destroy me,
Someone.
you destroy yourself.
I took all the risk, and I took it for you.
It does look like all the kids are gonna be.
This war's just beginning.
The only thing left to do is to kill as much as you can before they kill you.
Don't miss the epic return of Yellowstone, Sunday, November 10th at 8, only on Paramount Network.
That's what's up.
Time to go do some catching up on Yellowstone.
Do you not remember? You always do that with different things.
Because
you go back and watch.
I watch so much stuff that I'd rather like watch it all, and then when
I mean, I
the
get
new
it,
season
but-
comes out, I like to watch the new season all at once with the old season. Like to watch it all at once.
No, I get it. I get it.
Okay, let's go back to the news. Okay, from The Hollywood Reporter, a secret Predator movie, an Alien sequel, and Speed 3 on the table. A chat with 20th Century Studios boss Steven Asbell.
So we touched on the speed in the previous article, but for Alien, they're working on a sequel for Romulus. They haven't signed Freddie Alvarez, who directed and wrote that movie. I still haven't seen it, and I hear nothing but great things about it. But they are looking to follow the two survivors, so it's literally going to be a continuation of the last movie. But Predator, the director of Prey, they wanted him to do a sequel to that because Prey was really good. I don't know if you remember it. I remember talking to you about it. It was about the Native American girl against the Predator. She kicks his ass. To him, he finished that story. So the producers asked him, like, what do you want to do next? And he just rattled off a bunch of crazy ideas, they said, and they liked two of them a lot. So they said those two are coming out next year. One he can't talk about, but the other one I do believe is called The Badlands, and it's starring Ellie Fanning, Dakota's sister. So that's all he said about that one, and they're both coming out next year. So
Dakota's sister looks so much like her.
yeah. Wait, one more thing. They did ask him, will we see an Alien versus Predator movie in the future? And he says just one word, probably. So
Okay, this next one, I'm kind of excited for myself here. From Bloody Disgusting, the Wayans brothers return for a scary movie reboot. I absolutely love the scary movie sequel.
I actually like the second one better than
Me
the
too.
first one.
My
The
strong. We were just talking about that the other day too.
We literally here at the house always, at least once a week, we're throwing, one of us is throwing it at each other. Oh, you're gonna use your strong hand for that?
Well, we were
But
talking about Thanksgiving coming up. I said, "Well, I'm gonna
oh,
take my strong hand and make the turkey for you.
that's what's up. Well,
Mixed mashed
ev-
potatoes with my strong hand."
everything that happened with Harvey Weinstein, which we're not going to get into, because of that, all of the like with Dogma, you know how he wasn't wanting Kevin Smith to touch that movie or anything. Kevin Smith was pissed about it. We talked about it in a different episode, a few episodes back. Well, I don't know if you guys remember, but the Wayans brothers were supposed to be back for Scary Movie 3. They pitched their idea. Then the Weinstein, I think it's called the Weinstein Company, they went ahead and did the idea without them. And then after that, the Wayans brothers had nothing to do with it. So there was a bunch of bad blood between them. So now I'm glad that they're able to come back and they're going to do the reboot. I don't know if it's going to go exactly the same as the first one, but they're all going to be back. Kean and Marlon and the rest of them. So
I actually think it was better with them in it because when they weren't in it, it kind of got a little.
I don't know. So right now they're going to help with it and write it, I believe. Whether or not they're going to be in it, that hasn't been said. So they might be. They might be.
I hope they are because they were funnier with them in it. Okay. From Bloody Disgusting. Netflix announces Fear Street 1988 Prom Queen for 2025 release.
So check it out. I wish we had Brandon here for this because I still have yet to see any of them, and he's really excited about this. But production's going to start early next year. It's going to be First Street Prom Queen, and it's going to come out 2025. And to me, it has a Carrie type feel to it. So
From Bloody Disgusting. New Godzilla movie announced with Takeshi returning to direct.
right on.
Okay, so the director from Godzilla Minus One will be returning to write and direct the next Godzilla movie for Toho, with future updates to be announced. To celebrate the 70th anniversary of Godzilla, Minus One was re-released in theaters nationwide on November 1st, and we all know Godzilla Minus One is the highest gross Japanese film in the US box office history and the third top grossing foreign film in the US box office history, earning 150 million at the global box office.
I know you and your family are huge. That's why I got this article for you. Huge Godzilla fans.
My
I'm
middle
not.
son is obsessed with Godzilla. Like, he has every Godzilla toy we could find. He has all the black and white Godzillas. Like, his deal is when he was younger, he would not watch it unless it had the little subtitles for, and it was in Japanese.
So he liked to hear the Japanese and then read it. Back to what I was saying, but this one was good. I really liked this movie. It actually shocked the crap out of me that it was so good.
And it did really good in theaters too.
Hmm.
So it earned an Academy. It's the only one that's actually won an Academy Award for Best Virtual Effects.
He looks so effing good. See, what I heard that the effects company was doing it during the pandemic, so they didn't have really nothing else to work on. So that's why they spent extra time working on this film, which is why it looks so freaking good.
So I'm excited about this. And I told my son today about this, and he was like, another one, yay. He's like, maybe they'll have more toys for me. Okay. From Bloody Disgusting, Pinocchio, Unstrung first image of Pooh-averse horror movie starring Robert Englund.
So Pinocchio Unstrung, I like they said right there in the article, Robert Englund has joined. He'll be playing Jiminy Cricket, and Richard Blake from the Rob Zombie films is going to be playing the puppet master Geppetto. Out of all of the Pooniverse different movies, this one I think will be better than
Interesting.
yeah, interesting, better than the even the Winnie the Pooh ones because I didn't really care for the
The Bloody
blood and honey.
Disgusting.
Yeah, the blood and honey. That's the word I was looking for. I wasn't happy with those. So
Okay, I got some pictures for you guys of this.
I love that poster too. Look at that.
And like Pooh himself, it's kind of
Is he holding his
creepy.
sack there?
I don't know.
Geppetto.
That looks. Look at Pooh. Look at Pinocchio there.
It does look freaky.
Yeah. Time for coming soon. So on November 8th, we have Heretic, Small Things Like These, Bird, Weekend in Taipei, Christmas Eve in Miller Point, Overload the Sacred Kingdom, Love Bomb, and Hippo. Felix, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the Kevin Bayat, the Small Things movie. I hear nothing but great things about that. So
I think I might be staying in this time. Okay, let's go to the next trailer, guys. Okay, here we go.
Bite me!
Frank Grillo in anything I will see. I know Kevin has Kevin likes werewolf movies too, so we got this one kind of for him too. But Frank Grillo played. He was in Guiding Light. He played Roger Thorpe's son. I
Mom?
believe his name was Hart. That's where he started his career. And he actually met his wife on Guiding Light. She played Dinah. I think Dinah was her name. God, this is so long ago, but look at that. Just the sound of that too. They
Uncle Wes, why can't you stay?
They need me to
put a
help
lot
them
into
try and
just
stop
a little
us.
growl there.
We're the only family we have left.
We got this.
Cody! What are you doing, man? You should kill somebody.
We are all soldiers now.
Tonight, when that sun sets, it's gonna be every man for himself.
We have a 9-hour window to test and
So it
report
looks
our
like they
findings.
know what's happening.
We hope to
know what's
see if this
coming.
mutation can be blocked.
Let's go over the rules.
Don't open the door for anyone.
Don't hesitate for a second.
Hoorah! 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 Good luck tonight.
Military man.
I didn't know Drew Diamond Phillips was in it.
No more guns, no more guards. Those things are coming for us.
He is going to be in the next Purge movie as well. So
I'm
that's
here.
another one. Take a shot for every time I say I'm excited about something, guys.
Bite me!
You'll be wasted by the end of this show.
I'm a movie guy. That's why we have this show. So I'm excited to talk about movies. I don't think they should have showed it in the trailer.
They should have left it for suspense.
Like the growl in the beginning where you was look all blurry. They should have done that, I think. But because he doesn't look too good, unless hopefully they put more work into it after they made the trailer.
Because that
Yeah,
wasn't a very good werewolf.
pretty much. But Frank Grillo, Lou Diamond Phillips, come on. I'm excited for it.
Another shot for you guys. Here we go. What are we watching this week? Felix, what you watching?
We finished Agatha All Along, which I went into that show rolling my eyes. And oh my God, it was good. It really was.
I've always been a big fan of that, though, because the fact that one of the witches' name is my name. So I'm like, I've always been a fan of that.
Did you watch it?
Yes, I
Mhm.
did.
Okay. So yeah. That and then oh my god, speaking of being really, really, really good, the Penguin has no business being as good as it is, man. If you're not watching, if you even like Batman, you're not a huge fan, but you like him, check out the Penguin, man. It is an awesome show.
Well, this week I watched this weird movie called The Endless. It's from like 2017 and it's weird, but it's pretty good. And I watched for my movie roulette this week was Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I gave it 3 stars.
So it was good.
It was okay.
Okay,
And
2 stars then.
because I like to give it the benefit of the doubt on things because I'm not going to
I
give
know.
it a negative review unless I absolutely don't like the movie.
I noticed that I'm the only one that you give really bad reviews to, but that's
I
okay.
didn't give you a really bad review.
Speaking of movie roulette, what she is talking about is we're in a chat. It's called the Mod Squad Movie Roulette, where there's I think 15 of us now this season, and every week we're paired off with someone else, and we refer a movie to them that they've never seen but we've seen, and give it up to 5 stars, and whoever at the end of the 10 weeks has the better average wins a prize. So reach out to myself or Brandon if you guys want to know more about it, because we're already almost done with this season. We're gonna take a couple weeks off and start season 4 here soon.
Okay, guys. Well, that does it for this episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk. Join the official Mod Squad community on Facebook. A lot of interesting stuff goes on there. Also, check out Back to the Retro Review, the Daily Dank, my show, The Asylum with Harley. You are watching the movie show. Go check out the gamer show, the horror show, Conversations with the Mod Squad, and we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway. For Felix, myself, and the entire Mod Squad, see you next time, Puddin'.